What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. Today on the table, we have another Game of Thrones The Card Game 2nd Edition tournament video for you from Black Knight Games in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Brought to you by these awesome supporters of the channel that back us at patreon.com/Rob's Gaming Table. In this one, we have myself, Rob, from Rob's Gaming Table, playing Greyjoy Reigns against Jeff, playing a Lannister Banner of the Wolf. We've seen both these decks played already in the series. If you haven't seen them, go back and check out the playlist on Rob's Gaming Table. We know Jeff's playing the Lanny kill with the wolf business, trying to get you down to 0 and march you till you cry and sacrifice your dudes and all that business with Ramsay Snow. So the setup here, I got the Reader, a Wex Pike, a Ironlands Fishmonger, a Sea Tower. He's got Lannister Harrenhal, sorry. And I keep forgetting the name of that. Lannister Econ location, the 2-cost one. Should probably look that up. I have yet to play it. We're looking at, I just know it gives +1 gold, and it can get a gold in the challenge phase by kneeling it. Okay. And the plots, we got trading into noble cause, so I've got money for days, more than expected, and he's looking to just, I'm sure, play a bunch of stuff and kill a bunch of my stuff. And that's the style of decks Jeff usually plays, so I'm glad to see 3 characters here on setup so I can kind of use them to weather the storm. I expect a bunch of them to get killed and sacrificed and marched and all that. So the more I can play, the better. Hopefully I can get some saves going too to help me out. And eventually they run out of gas with all their sacrifice effects and kill effects, and then I can just play normal thrones after that and eke out a win. That's my goal in this kind of matchups. And Jeff over there just licks his lips and gets all excited when, you know, he's killing me with 2 claim mills and sacking my guys, and I'm down to nothing and having trouble playing stuff on the board. He loves it. That's his style. So an Iron Mines, second Iron Mines, I think there. So yeah, 2 Iron Mines. Asha Greyjoy, that feels good turn 1. And Asha gets a Dirk. So those Iron Mines are going to help me weather the storm, I'm sure. And I feel I can kill a couple characters. And there's another character I feel good about killing. Maester Windermere. Problem is, if he plays Velardo Harris or Valor Margulis, it could hurt a little bit. And then, hit, you know, plus his kill effects and Ramsay Snows and all that. But let's see what happens here. So he's not even going to collect his gold. He's just going to use all 11 he gets there to play 7-cost Tyrion and Chella. So he's able to get the Return of Clansman back to hand and raise the claim already. As long as he wins the challenge with the Clansman, I think. Lannister Harrenhal able to drop guys into play. So the Gold Road is what the Lannister location is called. Which, funny thing, I've been calling Rose Roads Gold Road sometimes by accident. Which I can't remember first edition if Rose Road was called Gold Road. I want to say that that's why I'm a little confused, but try to clear that up there. So he's got a Gold Road in play. And over to my challenges, it looks like. I want to be a little aggressive here, but I got to remember that he's got to do challenges back at me, and got to leave something behind, but maybe I just don't care and just try to hit him hard. So you got to be careful. If you go too aggressive with these decks, and he can weather the storm, he can hit me back a lot harder than I can hit him. But I'm going to do an Intrigue, stealthing Chella, I think. Try to make him use Tyrion on the defense, or hit something in his hand with an Intrigue claim is my thought here. Oh, I'm actually going to stealth Tyrion. I want him to use Chella on defense, so she's not there in a military challenge to kill. And if he doesn't use Chella, then maybe I can get a Reigns trigger off here, and maybe stand Asha up or kneel down Tyrion. So here we go. Stark Harrenhal. Ulf comes in, buffs himself up to 8 strength. So that seems legit. Can't stealth him now. And he blocks the Intrigue. And he wins it.
I do win. I will.
So he gains the gold off of the gold road.
No, that she can't steal it.
After there's no chance now of Dirk stealing it. Might as well push the military challenge here, looking at it now with Wex Pike, just to make him kneel someone and defend. Maybe I can kill one of those clansmen, that would be nice. Nope, uses Tyrion to block. I thought it was on defense. Might as well get an unopposed power too now to look at it. But that gives him power to steal. But he doesn't have any power icons on the board, but he does have 1 gold, which could get something into play. So stealthing Tyrion unopposed. I draw a card with the reader. And get that unopposed power over to him for challenges. It's going to military with Chella. Get some ear tokens going, makes sense. It's going to kneel his house card, actually. And we got a Moon Brothers. Oh, I was just going to allow him to return a guy and raise the claim or draw cards or get gold or whatever with Tyrion. So here we go. Claim 2 coming in on a mill. Get some more ear tokens on Chella that way. And looks like it's going to be the Fishmonger and Windermere. Makes sense. Keep around Wex Pike for the intrigue icon. I like the stealth on Windermere though, but.
And reaction to ears. Do you have any tokens I can use?
Yeah, I'm going to give Jeff a die here to use to count his ear tokens.
Cool. Dead.
And Ulf dies because of Harrenhal. And Dominus goes to me, so up 2-1 for the Greyjoys. And Iron Bank is discarded across the table for taxation.
Oh, I will see you need to get the 5. You know, play this.
Really thinking through my plots here. What can I do?
First time I'm behind after plot 1.
Yeah, just heard Jeff mention that it's the first game he's been behind after plot 1. I don't know if on the day or in general with the deck. Which is a good feeling. So I play Valor. He plays Time of Plenty. I say, I don't want to see Tyrion's bullcrap go on any further. And he didn't expect that. I decide to show him what kill is all about and just try to cut off Tyrion's. So save Asha with Risen, but he's meta Hand's Judgment. Yep, Hand's Judgment. So I'll try an Iron Minds save on her and an Iron Minds on the Reader. So I took a big gamble there, playing Valor so early against the kill deck. But I thought I'd strike first and hopefully set him back a little bit. But we're going to both draw 3 cards off Time of Plenty. We'll see if that shot myself in the foot here, but I just can't have him looping in Moon Brothers, raising the claim with Tyrion over and over again. That would get really annoying real fast. So Tyrion to the dead pile is always a good thing. But we know, as in last match we saw, and if you didn't watch it, you should go back and watch it now. But he plays Ghost of Harrenhal and brought back 7-cost Tyrion, which he's sitting on the top of the dead pile right now at the bottom of the screen. I didn't know he had it in there. I swear I didn't know. But that could be a thing coming up next turn. Didn't even think about that when I played Valor so early. So Sea Tower and 1 gold gets me a Lordsport ship right into play, which I'll try to hit an economy location if I can. And he's got one on the board. That'll just stop him getting gold in challenges. But if he plays like a Great Hall or something here, I definitely want to hit that. So he gets 7 gold here.
Pay 6.
And straight up 6 gold for... Who's he got? Or maybe not. Maybe he's rethinking his change. Maybe he's got a couple 6-costers in his hand. Maybe he's got Jaime in there. Maybe he's got a 6-cost Clansman. So it's going to be Ilan Payne. And now I'm going to do my action to kneel that location before he gets chomped. And he might treachery that, actually. That's what he's thinking about. And I'm saying, that's okay with me. Go ahead, treachery that. I'm totally happy with you treacherying a Lordsport Shipwright action. And he's going to eat the Lordsport Shipwright, so... And that's it. He's going to save a gold. Over to me. So he's still got Lannister Harrenhal there to drop a character in play. I have to think about that. But I'm going to force his hand here and do an intrigue with the reader. No, maybe not. Might play defensively, actually. I have no claim. But I'm going to do an intrigue. He drops in Ramsay Snow with Harrenhal, which is his protection there. Stop me from getting any range triggers off. And I got to read it. So he's sacking himself, and that forces me to sack the reader. Which sucks, because now I can't flip out a claim on Reigns.
5.
And that's all I'm going to do. And he passes on challenges. I take dominance. And I'm sure a march to the wall is coming here. And no, actually ghosts. And barring the gates. And I just realized, or he realizes first, that I just cock-blocked him from using Ghost of Harrenhal. But I was just trying to stop Harrenhal from doing anything.
What does that do?
Card abilities contrast characters enter play.
So I just realized Ghost doesn't work. See, I even thought it brought my character in.
Oh, so this doesn't even work. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was not planned at all. I was just trying to stop Harrenhal, as I pointed out there. And, yeah, that was a double whammy. And you hear Jeff say that sucks. Oh, man, I'm sorry, Jeff. I am sorry. Sorry, but not sorry, really, when you play this kind of aggressive kill business. It's fun when it kind of stops the dead in its tracks. The small wins. It's all about the small wins. Jeff does like playing, I mentioned this before, but Jeff does like playing the decks that basically makes his opponents not have fun. And he loves crushing their spirits. So it's nice to see it kind of like turn back on him a little bit there. So it looks like I'm going first at his choice. And I'm going to play a Great Hall for 1. Kneel that down with the Sea Tower. And for 7 economy, we got Balon. Great when you're going first. And I send on a gold over to him.
Got 3.
And he only collects 3. He's going to spend 1 for a merchant, which helps pay for a Moon Brothers, and no gold saved.
You can use him to kill him, right?
I could. I won't.
Trying to get him to use Ill and Pain on his own guy there, but he just won't do it, so we continue on to challenges. I'm just trolling the troll here. So military to start with Balon, not kneeling to attack. And he'll block the unopposed. And he'll claim the Moon Brothers. I'll take a power on Balon for renown. Now the problem is I start looking at Rain's plots, thinking maybe I'll do a range trigger, but that is a bad idea when I've barred the gates out, and
No gold to seal rain.
I don't want to turn on Harrenhal there.
Oh, I do.
So, yeah, I realize I don't want to cover up barring the gates, so I'm just gonna go with the intrigue unopposed, getting a treachery, nice hit,
Treachery. Okay, gold.
and he'll do the gold after, so I can't steal it with Dirk, and I take.
I don't have shit.
Oh, I tried taking around, but I don't have Asha's ship out yet.
Yeah, sorry. So that nothing there. Pillage. That's why.
And Pillage gets, I don't know who that is, off the top of the deck.
5 cards.
Another Bolton, I assume. Like a Dreadfort Maester, I believe. And I get to use Asher's ability to grab a card there. And he'll take a gold off of the gold road. Yeah, I think my intention was to use Asha there, stealth out Ill and Pain, Rain's trigger, kneel him down so I don't have to worry about anything, and then come through on unopposed power, but yeah, I feel pretty safe. So with barring the gates, so I'm gonna just go ahead and do a power challenge, and that'll go unopposed and claim and grab renown, and over to him for challenges.
Cards in hand.
And he's gonna do an intrigue of 4. That'll go unopposed, and he'll grab a card out of my hand, and it's a Risen, of course. God damn it.
Tied on down.
And dominance is tie because we both have a gold saved.
That was harsh.
Yeah, I didn't mean it to hit like that, but wow.
And marched into trade routes, which is a pretty good march. Now, what do? King Balon or Asha? It's got to be Balon. And I lose the 2 power off him. Go down to 6 power to 1. And I got 6 off trade routes. And I think he chose me to go first there. Oh no, actually he's first. He's first.
5.
And just for 5 gold, he's gonna bring in Ramsey and sack Asha. And my board's empty just like that. So it's not over, folks. It's not over. And that's going to be it for his marshalling. Over to me. I get collect some more gold. Get a sea tower into play. So sea towers and the Great Hall knelt down here. Plus a bunch of gold. And we get Asha back. So I had a copy of her in hand. That kind of sucks that I couldn't go first. But I guess putting a dupe on her didn't save her anyway. So, but at least I have someone else there for Ramsey's sack. And I play a newly made Lord, which can't do anything since the only 2 costs is limited across the board. And of course, there's Dirk back out there and save 1 gold. So over to his challenges.
All right. Your challenges.
He just needs to get a kill off here. And kill my newly made lord unless I have a way to save. And then he can just march again. If he's playing double march, I'm not sure. But usually decks like this are. And then you can march away my Asha. But at least he's not really gaining power. So even if he keeps killing my guys, then his guys gets discarded and killed or from sacrifice and Harrenhal killing them. And he's not really gaining much power. He's not really getting ahead. It's like fun effects, but you know, you got to get to 15 to win the game. Not get your opponent's board to 0. But sometimes those go together, but sometimes it's too slow. So I got 3 cards in hand. It's going to be an unopposed intrigue. He takes unopposed power, hits Dagmar on the claim.
Only can steal 4 constitutions.
But I seem to be okay with that since I can't steal anything he's got on the board anyway. But it would be nice to have another big renown body on the board. But at this point, I just need other chuds to help me out with claim and sacrifice. But I mean, those chuds aren't great against Ill and Pain, so he's kind of got me locked down there. But maybe I can kill Ill and Pain here, depending on what he jumps in for Harrenhal. But most likely he would just jump something in to claim it for Harrenhal. So it's going to be hard to get rid of Ill and Pain. Unless he plays March again and marches his own Ill and Pain. That would be nice.
It's too bad.
So here we go. Harrenhal to bring in Ramsay Snow again. And he does the sack on Ramsay Snow, which gets rid of the newly made lord. And I think Asha's going to get marched again.
Actually,
Oh, he's actually going to sack Ill and Pain, which I think is not a bad call.
I prefer doing this.
But that is good for me too, I guess.
It's my last one, so I don't care if he dies.
Yeah, true. That's true.
But how I look at it is that's okay. Get rid of Ill and Pain, then Ramsay Snow's dead at the end of the phase.
I guess I can military.
And he's going to do a military. I'll block it with Asha.
And 7.
Yeah, you win.
So pillage and some draw with Asha, which is good. Hopefully I can get into a save.
Do I have an action before?
You can if, we say that.
So I let him draw gold off his gold road, which is whatever. He's going to pillage off a Great Hall.
Doesn't matter. I'm gonna treachery that.
And he's going to treachery Asha's ability, which that's okay with me. Now he spent his gold, so I should be able to win dominance. And I do. And Ramsay dies for Harrenhal.
Too bad my ghost is gone.
Sorry about that. Oh, yeah, because you can line that up.
Fuck. This is awful, bud.
Yeah, very weird.
And no second march. It's trade routes into County Coppers, so he's going to look to play something big on the board, I assume. Or at least build up a board. And now I got to debate who goes first, who goes second here. I'm going to let him go first, actually. Which is interesting. So I grab a whole bunch of cards there off of County Coppers and draw. And let's see what he marshals with his pile of money. Hopefully it's something I can kill with a military challenge after. Stealthing with Asha. Yeah, it's Tywin. And Frozen Solid on my Iron Fleet Scout, so no +1 this round.
Go ahead.
And he's going to sit on 2 gold over to me. So Tywin's an 8 strength right now. With the Gold Road, he could be up to 9. So I'll play a Rose Road for the limited. And I'll get a Fishmonger into play now that the Ill and Pain is out of play. And we'll look through his discard pile here. Is there anything juicy to put Euron into play for? Is probably what I'm looking at. Can I get Euron into play? I don't think I can. Maybe, I don't know what I was looking for there. Maybe seeing how many treacheries he's played so far. Oh, I do have Euron. I have Victarion in hand. Oh, I do have 7. Yeah, I forgot about the fishmonger. And there's Euron.
Wow.
Yeah. That's crazy. Draw there. Alright, your challenges.
So he's going to use his gold road to get a gold. Make his Tywin bigger.
I could have treachery this, right? Yeah.
So he's asking, what are you saying? He should have treacheryed my fishmonger, or my sea tower, or my great hall, whatever. But Euron's already in play there. I mean, I did do that kind of fast, but kind of sucks that he sees who is coming into play. But he knew that I could do a 7 coster based on what's on the board. I don't know. What do you guys think there? He says he's not going to do it anyway. It's too late. So he didn't put it on me to say no or yes or whatever. But I mean, it would just be Victarion instead of Euron. But that does suck that he has the knowledge that I have Euron now. But whatever. Yeah, I should have given him the opportunities between Neil and Great Hall, Sea Tower, and the Fishmonger. Alright, so here comes Harrenhal dropping in Roose Bolton. And he's going to come in on a big military here for 13, I believe. So I have 13, and I can't get the buff off of the Ironfleet Scout since it's got a Frozen Solid on it. So the problem in here is if he wins, he can sack Roose Bolton to kill my military claim, and then I have to claim someone else. And I only have 13 to defend with right now. So it would be Tygo's the attacker. I don't know if I have any ways of buffing. It looks like I do have a Risen in hand, which would be nice.
12 is your maximum?
I don't know. Oh, my strength?
Yeah.
6, 11, 12, 13.
Okay, and I've got
13.
13, okay.
So 13 to 13 here. Do I just let it go unopposed? He's got 2 gold. Could be a put to the sword coming. Yeah, I risk it. And he says I got big balls there.
That was a gamble.
But you got to gamble sometimes.
I'm okay with the
And it's because I have a Risen in hand. I think that's the main reason why I just didn't care.
I don't have the put to the sword.
So no put to the sword.
You might, but I'm like 2 cards in hand. I think you got 2, right?
Yeah.
Is your hand?
2.
Oh, 2.
I'll kill this
So he's going to kill the Fishmonger.
and claim a 1.
And I'm going to try to save Euron. Nope. Save Asha? Does he have the Hand's Judgment? No, he doesn't. All right. Ooh, that was close. So we know he's playing it. He got me with one earlier.
2 cards.
So Intrigue, Stealthing, Tywin here with Asha. Unopposed. Should be able to steal a gold with Corsair's Dirk if I remember. But I could do that after I do Reigns. Which I probably should do. Stand back up Asha would be nice. Get 3 challenges off. Yep, gonna stand her back up. Yeah, I forgot the Corsair's Dirk. Oh, man.
Oh, sorry, reaction. Yeah, can I see gold?
So I asked him if it's okay if that was too fast.
I don't think I can win from
And I do steal a gold. And claim another Dreadfort Maester.
She doesn't have her now. Pillage?
And pillage off the Hound.
doesn't matter.
And he's gonna he's treacherying Asha. Tells me to go F myself. So now he's got an empty hand, which is nice. So I'm gonna stand up Asha again here.
I had one of those in game 1 today. Alright, stand token on her. And let's do. Actually, no. What do you got for machine?
Just checking to see if he has any locations there that are worth stealing before I do the challenge with Asha. So I do Euron instead.
I will stand her. I want to get cards.
So I do stand Asha.
Powers.
Oh, and instead of using Euron twice with the sand plot, I use Asha instead. Try to get some card draw.
Pillage.
I think this is a power challenge here. Gonna draw a whole or look at a whole bunch of cards and draw one with Asha.
50. 13, 14, 15.
See you raiding the Bay of Ice. I don't know if I took it, but I do have a warship that's useless there that I'd love to kneel for that. And send Harrenhal to the top of the deck. Would be great. Steal it with Euron on the pillage. That would be... I see it. I see it from here. I don't know if I saw it in the game, though. So here comes the military with Euron. And Tywin dies. And we're going to Weed or Not So. Harrenhal. And he just knows. He just knows I'm stealing it with Euron, so he calls it. And thanks for Jeff playing on camera. Thanks to everyone who plays on camera. Thanks to everyone for watching. Subscribe. We got more Thrones coming up on the channel. Make sure you go check out our Gloomhaven campaign going on now and our other board game playthroughs. If you'd like to donate, you can do so by clicking the link in the description below. But either way, thanks for being here, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.